28th of August. I'm here at the Shelburne camping area, Shelburne, Vermont, just south of Burlington. Been here, I think today is like 11 days or 12, yeah, 10 or 11 days. Been here with Tony. Been here because of Tony. Tony got a new gig working at the UVM, University of Vermont, and he's a chef at one of their kitchens there, and it is very much an improvement for him as far as working conditions especially, and you know, the biggest problem of the whole thing is that he has to move. But he's trying to move along with, I don't know, probably 5, 6, 8,000 students that are coming in here getting ready to go to school. And so he is having a difficult time finding an apartment. And that's why I'm here. I came up here to help him. We have already done a whole lot of stuff. We rented a storage locker or storage room in a storage facility. We rented a truck. We moved his stuff and got him out of the Killington apartment, cleaned it, and it's now ready to be returned to the person he was renting it from. It's no longer an issue. He has been working. Today is the second week. He started a week ago today. This is Monday. So he's been working all week. He worked like a son of a gun at the foundry before he come up here with me on Thursday a week and a half ago, going to Brenda's house for Labor Day weekend. The campground, as it turns out, happens to be full, and so I'm gonna take an advantage about going down and seeing Brenda and Ethan before I head south. I will be down at Brenda's house, and on the 5th of September, which is the day after the weekend, day after Labor Day, I'll be back up here at this campground. Tony is going to use my camper here, my rig. He is going to use it for the month of September. Got a site already reserved over there, across about, I don't know, maybe 100 yards away. And he will be using my camper and living out of the camper while he tries to find an apartment. He is able to take buses to and from work from here, which is a good thing. He also just today found a fellow that works with him, and he rode in with that guy today, early, but nonetheless he rode in with that fella today. I don't know if he'll get a ride home, or I don't think so. I think it may be just going in. So it means that he can get into work on time, which is what his boss wanted him to do, which is a good thing. I will be flying back to Florida for the month of September. On the 7th, I'm due to fly from Plattsburgh, New York, and Tony's girlfriend has told me that she can get me to the airport over there in Plattsburgh, New York. I think it's like 10:30 in the morning, and then I get to Fort Lauderdale. I had to fly into Fort Lauderdale. Now, the complications started there. I asked a buddy of mine if he'd come and pick me up, and he was reluctant to do that, so I'm going to deal with it on my own. Turns out I have to take a motel room or a hotel room in the Fort Lauderdale area, and then the next day I'll wake up and get an Uber or something like an Uber or taxi to the bus terminal and get on a Greyhound bus. The bus will take me to Port Charlotte. Don't have to count on anybody to help me to do that. Get to Port Charlotte, and I'm there for a month. I have a dentist appointment and 2 doctor's appointments during that time, so I need to be there for that reason. Otherwise, I could have stayed here, although Tony's been driving me nuts. I'd have killed him if I had to stay here. Anyway, I'll be in Florida until October 4th. And then on October 4th, on October 3rd, I think it is, I'm going to take another bus up to Tampa, take another motel room in Tampa, and get up in the morning. It's not Tampa, it's St. Pete, Clearwater. And I'm going to fly from St. Pete, Clearwater to Plattsburgh, New York, wherein Anthony's lady friend will pick me up there and deposit me here at the camper. That's October 4th. I think I get into Plattsburgh around 10:30, around 11 o'clock in the morning. And so I'll be here on October 4th, and I will be driving away from here on that day. I'll be headed south. I talked with Donnie about maybe stopping at his house as my first stop as I go south. I might do that. Kind of depends more or less on the gasoline prices. If they go sky high, anyhow, I may not. So the plan is to leave this here until October 4th. And that means it's going to be chilly when I come back up here. I'm anticipating that there'll be overnight temperatures in the 30s and daytime temperatures in the 50s as I head south, as I get out of this area of the world. I don't think it'll take me too long to get back home. I'm not gonna do any more touristy kind of things. I'm gonna just drive, and I'll probably drive, as much as I'm able. Because it's October, I think I'll be able to boondock most of the way down there, and I don't think it'll be extremely hot enough to worry about until I get down into maybe South Carolina and then further south from there. We'll see. At any rate, I wanted to make this video this morning so that I could wrap things up and get my computer out here, and actually I'm going to download these video clips on this Canon, check to see if there's anything on the GoPro, and then I'll make a movie or 2. I have a lot of video. The video going over on the boat and offloading and loading onto the ferry, all of that. I've got a lot of video. I was experimenting with the GoPro for that, as a matter of fact. Now I remember, I do have video on the GoPro that I have to incorporate into this. Anyway, that's going to do it for this section.